your grind. Ooh, stop bitching. Oh, nigga, stop bitching. Stay on your grind. You ain't gonna be rich. Keep acting like a little bitch. What's the deal? What's the deal? What is the deal? People hope are doing well and having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know. If you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch with any ill will or malintention or a blind, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you're siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Collective, what's the deal? You ain't gonna be rich. Keep acting like a little bitch. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Stay on your grind. Stay on your grind. Ooh, stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Stay on your grind. You ain't gonna be rich if you acting like a little bitch. Collective. We gonna tap into this energy and we gonna see what the message is. We still in this new moon energy, so we gonna tap in. We gonna tap in. So I hope you're doing well. This Friday is the weekend. Friday, yay. Friday, yay. So let's ring this bell to remove all the negative energies and entities that they sent to me. Remove them out of my space, out of my place. Get the fuck out of my face. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light, only please provide me with some insight. Let's see what the energy is for the collective. What is the energy for the collective? What's the energy for this reading? What is the energy for this reading? Oh. We got black candle and orange candle. Protection, release, shadow work and transformation, creativity, passion, and flow and joy. So the black candle holds the power of release and renewal. It helps you transmute darkness into sacred wisdom. So collective, you hold the power and you have released and you are being renewed. You have protection, you doing your shadow work, you're going through some type of transformation. You transmuted the darkness with wisdom. And the other energy here is someone's in fear. They're dealing with some attachments and they're resisting to letting go. Okay, they're avoiding doing their shadow work. So someone's avoiding doing their shadow work while you're doing your shadow work. We got the orange candle, the flame of creativity. Creativity, passion, flow, and joy. The orange candle sparks inspiration and movement. It awakens creative flow and joyful momentum. So collective, you have protection. You have been released and you're doing your shadow work and you're going through some type of transformation, which is bringing you a lot of creativity, passion, flow, and joy into your life. You've transmuted some type of darkness with wisdom and you've awakened some type of creativity that's flowing in your energy and it's going to bring you some joyful momentum. And then this other energy that's in your energy, or that other energy that's here, the karmic energy, is dealing with some type of fear and attachment, and they're resisting to letting go, and they're not doing their shadow work. They're avoiding doing their shadow work, and they're having creative blocks. They're procrastinating. They're feeling drained from their passion. They don't have no joy, no passion, no creativity, no flow. So that's the energy, collective. Yeah, the green candle, the flame of growth. prosperity, healing, and renewal, and love. So this is how to do with something being renewed. The last card on the top, communication, peace, truth, and calm. The green candle, the flame of growth. The green candle expands your energy with nature's rhythm. It invites love, abundance, and fresh growth into your life. So basically, you have some type of protection. You've been doing your shadow work. You've been releasing, and you're going through some type of transformation, and you've transmuted this darkness and with some type of wisdom that you have gained, which has brought creativity, passion, flow, and joy into your life. You've awakened some type of creative spark into you, which is going to invite love, abundance, and fresh growth into your life. So you're dealing with protection, release, shadow work, transformation, creativity, passion, joy, flow, prosperity, healing, renewal, and love. And this other energy is dealing with fear, attachments, resisting of letting go, not doing their shadow work, going through creative blockages, procrastinating, being lazy, drained. They're being drained of their passion, play, and inspiration. They don't have no inspiration. They're currently stagnant, going through a lot of stagnation, going through financial blocks. They're resisting to change. They don't want to clear old patterns. So somebody is refusing to let go. They stuck, stagnant, and going through blocks, fear of attachment or fear of detachment. We got blue candle, the flame of peace. Communication, peace, truth, and calm. The blue candle soothes and harmonizes. It opens pathways for honest expression and healing words. So basically, you're going through some type of healing, collective. You're finding peace. You're having peace, truth, and calm. And this person is going through a lot of miscommunication. Something about silence, disharmony. Listen deeply before speaking. So somebody did not listen before speaking. I'm going to take one more card, and that's going to be the card. And I'm going to look at the card again. We got lavender and then brown. The brown candle, the grounding flame. Stability, grounding, security, and roots. The brown candle anchors your energy. It brings peace, balance, and stability to your path. So you brought some type of peace, stability to your path. You've done you're at peace. You're going through some type of growth. You're in some type of passion of creativity, and you have doing your shadow work. Somebody is feeling restless. They unstable. They feeling disconnected. They ungrounded. Someone is not stable. They ungrounded because they refuse to change. And you're expanding. The lavender candle, healing flame. Yeah, you're healing. Healing, rest, peace, and release. All these cards all in one. The lavender candle soothes the spirit and eases the heart. It helps release grief, stress, and heavy emotions. So you ground yourself. You've grounded yourself. You've healed yourself. You've done your shadow work from whatever was causing you pain or whatever the hell you were dealing with. You've done your shadow work. And somebody is resistant to rest, lingering sadness, unsettled energy. They're not allowing themselves to heal. You've allowed yourself to heal, and someone's not allowing themselves to. Someone's not healing. You're healing, and someone is not healing, collective. Confirmation. 3 belches. You've released what no longer serves you, and you started to reclaim your power, collective. And since you did that, your creativity is flowing freely. And there's going to be some type of growth. You're going to get some harmony. Or you're in connection with nature, which is going to bring you some type of abundance. And your voice, you could be speaking some type of truth, some type of communication, which is bringing peace in your life. Your voice is calm, true, and healing. So your voice is calm, true, and healing to yourself and to others. And you're rooted and you're safe. So continue to keep steady. It's safe to rest, release, and heal, collective. So it's safe for you to heal. The black, orange, green, blue, and brown candle could represent something, and also a lavender candle. What more energy can we get on this energy? We got Archangel Raguel and Tefnut. We got Archangel Raguel and Tefnut. They seem like they might be the same energy with the colors that they got going on there. Angel of Justice and Harmony. Fairness, resolution, soul contracts. Balance, restore, divine justice, peace. Through truth, relational clarity. So you're getting some type of resolution, collective. When it comes to some type of soul contract, you did your shadow work. You're going through some type of transformation. Libra energy, justice is being served in a spiritual and personal relationships. Overseers, divine order brings resolution to conflict where power dynamics are imbalanced. You are guided towards right relationships with yourself and others. So you're going to be guided to right relationships with others and yourself because you've done your shadow work. You have protection. You've been released and you're going through some type of transformation. You're healing. You're resting. You're at peace and you have been released. And you're getting justice and harmony. And then you got Tefnut, goddess of rain and moisture. Rain, purification, emotions, divine cycles. Cancer, water emotions, Pisces, fluidity. Let it flow. Your tears are sacred, water that cleanses and renews. So you're going through some type of, you're being renewed. You're going through some type of transformation. Balance is being restored. Peace through truth. So you're getting your truth. You're getting peace through truth. Either the truth that you're speaking or truth that's being presented to you. Some clarity is being brought to you and something's being cleared away. The rain, it could be raining where you at. And this rain is purifying. Or somebody could be in your emotions with the water energy. So there's something about emotions. Something's purifying. Your emotions are purifying. You're letting your emotions flow. You got Hathor energy, goddess of love and joy. Love, sensuality, music, divine femininity. Taurus, pleasure, Leo, joy, and performance. Sing your joy into the world. Pleasure is a prayer too. Yeah, you're going through some type of healing. Through love. Maybe music. How music helps you ground yourself, heal. Too many cards. You got Archangel Azrael, angel of transition. Car honking, confirmation to something. Transition, comfort, grief, support, soul passage, emotions, ending, nurturing through loss. Cancer energy, a cycle is ending. Azrael walks with those in grief, transition, or major soul shifts. Let go with grace. There is peace beyond the veil. So communication is coming in, and you're bringing some peace is being brought to you. The archangels are bringing you some comfort in this transition you're going through. You could be going through some type of grief. You could have lost something you lost. So lost someone or something that you lost. There has been some type of ending. Confirmation, car. There's been some type of emotional ending. And you're nurturing yourself through your loss. You're bringing some type of peace. You could maybe be communicating. This is bringing you peace. You're speaking your truth. Some type of cycle has ended. And you could be communicating with this, about this. Whatever ending that has ended, it has harmonized your energy and opened pathways for you. So the archangel are bringing you peace through some type of grief or something that you're experiencing or that you experienced. You're getting comforted by the archangels. So you can honestly express yourself and your healing words. You got the wind ancestor, spirit of change and movement. So confirmation. There's some type of change. You can watch me all you want. And you can poke on that voodoo doll all you want. You trying to poke me on my side? Because I know that's exactly, you ran like a little bitch that you are. The wind ancestor, spirit of change and movement. Winds of change, transformation, freedom, adaptability, forward movement, restlessness, chaos, and lack of direction. So collective. You're going through you're going through a transformation and someone's stuck and stagnant because they don't want to change. You have changed. They don't want to change. They're feeling restless. They're going because of lack of direction, and they're going through some type of chaos because of an ending. Because they're resisting to let go. They're resisting to change, and they're resisting to rest. So they don't want to rest. They don't want to change, and they don't want to let go. And they're avoiding their shadow work. Maya energy, goddess of truth and balance. There's some truth that's being set straight. Cosmic order, justice, truth, harmony. This is the first card that came out, justice and harmony. Last card on the top of the deck, goddess of truth and balance. There's some type of justice that's being brought. Cosmic order, truth, harmony, balance, Libra, balance and justice. Align your heart with truth and all will flow. Harmony begins with honesty. Justice and harmony. Mayat, Archangel Raguel is the energy. Hold on. Oh, card is falling. This card is sticking out. Murmur, summoner of spirit and secrets, spirit, contract, secret, necromancy, ancestral call, underworld, access, mystery, soul, echo. A veil is being lifted. Murmur governs necromancy and spirit communication. This is your sign to heed the message of the dead and ancestral forces. This card just fell. But like I was saying, Archangel Raquel and Mayat is the same energy. They're the same energy. Mayat is a representation of Archangel Raquel. Ragwell. Make sure I pronounce the word right. Both Libra energy, both justice, both harmony. This is the same energy. It started with this energy and it literally ends with this energy. There's some type of justice that's being served. And there's some type of healing, rest, and peace. And you're being released from whatever it is that they were doing. This card was sticking out, so we're going to take it as the first card. This has to do with soul contracts, spirit contracts. That came out. Where's the card that it was out? Archangel Azrael, soul passage. The first card, soul contracts. Spirit contracts. This has to do with spirit contracts. This is literally confirming the card that says spirit contract, soul contract, spirit contracts. Shadow work. This is about shadow work. This is about your soul, your spirit. You're getting messages. This is a form of necromancy. Divination is necromancy. Is another form of necromancy. The light side of necromancy. Necromancy is just a form of speaking to the dead. It's not always messing with dead people or dead bodies. This tarot card reading is necromancy. Just in case you didn't know, I just educated you right there. So, this is somebody that's tapped in. This is somebody who's spiritual, an occultist. You're an occultist. You have access to the underworld. You speak to spirit. It's your ancestral call. Like I said, there's a veil that's being lifted. And this is a demon energy. This is a dark energy. We're not going to say demon, but this is a dark energy. And they govern the spirit. They're the summoner of spirit and secrets. And murmur governs necromancy and spirit communication. So they're the bridge between spirit communication. They're the ones you got to go through to speak to spirit. And they're allowing you to get this message, to heed a warning. They're letting you know that justice is being served. To release what no longer serves you and reclaim your power. We got the Prince of Lies, Master of Illusion. Deception, illusion, manipulation, self-deceit, duality, deception in the details. Awareness of deception, uncovering hidden truth, self-deception, manipulation, and dishonesty. Gemini, Virgo, we got Scorpio here as well, Aquarius, Gemini. So somebody was causing a lot of deception and casting a lot of illusions, being manipulative. But you were aware of this deception. You've been uncovering the truth of somebody's dishonesty. Not all that glitters is gold. Be wary of illusions, especially the ones you create for yourself. You got Beelzebub, Lord of Swarm. So somebody was trying to send you infestation, spiritual decay, gossip, parasite, mental noise, communication, duality turned toxic. Somebody was trying to make your energy toxic. Have you have a spiritual decay, send parasites trying to infest you. Maybe you couldn't get it saying a lot of flies, gnats, roaches, bugs in your energy. Negative thoughts, gossip, or spiritual decay may be spreading like a swarm in your environment or mind. It's time to cleanse, refocus, and expel energetic infestation. So you may need to have a cleansing, spiritual cleanse, physical cleanse, house cleaning. Something about cleaning is going to bring you love and joy in your life. It'll expand your energy. It's going to invite love and abundance and fresh growth in your life once you cleanse. You could be going through some type of stagnation. You could be dealing with some type of financial blocks. It's time to clear the old patterns, collective. We got the Prince of Storm, ruler of chaos and rebirth. Change through chaos, upheaval, spiritual awakening, turmoil and trials, and change, rebirth. Embracing chaos for growth. Uncontrolled chaos, self-destruction, and loss of direction. Aquarius, Scorpio energy. So basically, you have some type of transition. You have some type of change through chaos, upheaval. You had a spiritual awakening through your turmoils and trials. This is comfort, support, grief. So yeah, you were being comforted by Archangel Azrael, and you were going through this transition, this loss, this upheaval, this chaos, this storm. You were going through a rebirth. Then you were going through a major shift, and you were rebirthed. Embracing chaos for growth. You were rebirthed, and someone has uncontrollable chaos in their life. They're self-destructing, and they have a loss of direction. The storm is not your enemy. Though it's chaos, you will be remade. Embrace it and let it strip away what no longer serves you. So yeah, you let the storm strip away what no longer serves you, and somebody's stuck stagnant. This Prince of Corruption, the Wretched King. Decay, moral downfall, temptation, self-reflection on moral choices, redemption through facing corruption, moral degradation, self-sabotage, indulgence, indestructive desires. Scorpio, Capricorn energy. Somebody is decaying. Somebody is rotten, toxic from the inside out. Okay, they indulge, they feed into them temptations, and they could be self-reflecting right now on their moral choices. They could want some type of redemption through, or you're gaining some type of redemption because you were facing corruption. Somebody's facing a moral degradation. So they don't have no morals. They have self-sabotage themselves, and they indulge in destructive desires. On the top of the deck, we got Amon, demon, wrath. Fire, confrontation, emotional charge, fire, confrontation, say emotional change or emotional charge. Aries energy. Amon balances wrath with power of peacemaking. He brings clarity in conflict, but also the energy of vengeance when betrayal arises. So basically, you've been betrayed, and this demon is working for you. This demonic energy or this dark energy, we're not even going to call it a demon. We're going to call it a dark energy. There's a dark energy, a demonic energy, a demon energy, a low baba energy. Amon, he's a demon. He has a name. And he brings reconciliation and wrath. So he could bring things together, or he could fuck shit up. And right now, he's not fucking shit up for you, collective. He's actually bringing you vengeance through whatever betrayal you faced. He's bringing you clarity through conflict, but also the energy of vengeance when it rises. So basically, you're getting clarity through this conflict that you're experiencing, this chaos you're going through, and this demon is fighting by your side, fighting your battles for you, or fighting with you. He's not fighting with you, he's fighting for you, excuse me. You're rooted, safe, and steady. You're being protected. You got Archangel Raquel, Tefnut, Hathor, Archangel Azrael, the Wind Ancestor, Mayat, Murmur, you got light and dark energies protecting you. Stop bitching, nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. You ain't gonna be rich if you acting like a little bitch. You ain't gonna be rich if you acting like a little bitch. Oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Stop bitching, nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Veiled intentions. This is somebody that is veiling the intentions. Someone plans, move like water, quiet and unseen. Spirit says clarity comes when observation meets intuition. So your clarity came when your observation met your intuition. Your clarity came when you transmuted this darkness and started and used sacred wisdom. The Archangel Raquel is bringing you justice, and this dark energy Murmur is bringing you clarity on somebody's intentions that they're doing behind the scenes. Yeah, this betrayal, karmic return. Every betrayal sent your way returns to the sender. The universe balances all. Stand tall, unshaken. Yeah. This silent manipulator. Subtle influences bend reality in your surroundings. Spirit says your clarity and calm reveal the truth. Yeah, you're calm, cool, collective, and it's been revealing the truth about somebody that's been over here trying to have negative thoughts about you, gossiping on you. Yeah, this is somebody that veiled heart. This is somebody who hides their real emotions, manipulating your trust. Divine wisdom guides you to sense authenticity. So this is somebody that's hiding their intentions. They're not hiding their intentions. Yeah, but look, path illuminated. But you've been illuminated about this person. Even in betrayal's aftermath, spirit lights your way. Walk with confidence, wisdom, and inner power. Yeah, your path has been illuminated. Both veiled intention has a path, first card, and then the path, a road and a road. Your light, somebody's path, whatever path they were taking against you is being lit up, and so is yours. So somebody that's trying to hide their intentions, their path is being lit up and you see it, and so is yours. You're lighting up somebody's path to their cruel intentions. You could see their cruel intentions, their corruption. Yeah. This is somebody that's trying to chain affection, energy leech. Mask revealed. Mask rival, excuse me. So this is someone that's veiling their intentions, a silent manipulator that's veiling their heart, trying to cloak their heart. This is a heart. Cloak their heart. Chained affection. This is somebody that's trying to chain you to them. Love that binds is not free. It drains instead of lifts. Spirit says, untangle what is false to regain your freedom. Energy leech. You have unchained yourself from this energy leech. Someone drains your light while pretending to help. Spirit says reclaim your aura, shield your gift, and watch their motives unravel. What's up, Stutter? Yeah, this mass rival, fake love. They appear supportive but compete in secrecy. Spirit advises keep your focus on growth, not their game. This is a masked rival. They appear supportive, but they compete with you in secrecy. I have a feeling I know who this is, and she's been coming up in my head a lot, and I'm like, really? But there's just certain things that she say, and I really truly believe that she's opposite. She was popping in my head all day yesterday. But I really think that this reader is an op. And she's known. It's a female too. And I've been getting in my mind, she's an op. There's something up with her. Especially one reading, and she was just, yeah, it felt like somebody was feeding her information. It literally felt like somebody fed her information, gave her the name of people in my family, described certain people's houses. I really believe that somebody was feeding her this information. Because she was saying things too. Somebody fed her this information. I know it. So anyway, we're going to keep on going. So yeah, this is somebody that's in a competition with you, but they playing support. This is the same energy that keeps coming out. Somebody that plays like they support you. Somebody that playing like they're giving guidance. Somebody that's playing on your energy, and you're illuminating them. You're lighting their corruption. You're lighting and you're illuminating their corruption. And now they're stuck and stagnant. They don't want to let go. They fear change. They fear risk. They don't want to change. This is why justice is being brought into your life, collective. La da 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 da. I talk down on you to lower your frequency. I thought if I kept you doubting, you'd forget who you are. Somebody was talking down on you. They're talking shit. To lower your frequency, your energy leech. Your victory is my punishment. Watching you glow is what humbles me daily. Silent witness of karma. Triumph through peace. Well, you're watching me now because you didn't like my video. So, are you in your feelings? I was only loyal to my advantage. I showed love as long as it benefited me. Yeah, a fake supporter. Fair weather fake. Karma's flipping the script. They need you now. You need me now. You need the collective now. You can't. The collective is not going to help you. I sent evil eye, but it hit me. I can't stop watching you, but every glance curses me instead. So you keep watching. You keep cursing yourself. Envious fixation backfiring. Your protection reflects every dart. Yo, you keep watching. You keep watching. It's going to keep going back to you. So stop watching. Divine. This is not it. This don't go here. It goes there. This don't go here, but you can have divine armor. You're protected from this. Protect your energy with faith. Spiritual forces create barriers that no envy or malice can penetrate. So they could watch me all you want. That's why you leaving. Every time I look at the camera, you leave. You're corny. I tried to steal your destiny. Somebody was trying to steal somebody's destiny. I mimicked your calling, hoping to walk in your shoes. Really? So you were a copycat energy? Spiritual identity theft. Their fake crown is crumbling. Somebody's crown is crumbling. This false, the Prince of Corruption, this man lands right there. The Prince of Corruption, he got a crown on his head. There's the synchronicities. Somebody's crown is falling because they have a corrupted crown. They corrupt it. It's decaying. They're having a downfall. This person, I'm mad you're still smiling. And they're mad that you're still smiling. You were supposed to break by now. Really? Who said? People praying for your downfall. Spirit says your joy is your revenge. So you being happy is their revenge, and their downfall. So they're miserable because you're still happy. You're protected. You got divine armor. They want to control. They wanted control. Wanted control. Now I lost it. The same manipulation I used backfired on me. Power reversal. Freedom from domination. You're being free from this person that was trying to dominate you. This masked rival that you're protected from. What am I going to use now? Yeah. Let's use some index cards. Yeah, there's somebody that's being casted out. So they being casted out, collective. Yeah, they're having sleepless nights and restless days. They're unable to rest. Dumb and Dumber. Because they Dumb and Dumber. Hey, Dumb and Dumber. She left again. He or she left again. Yeah, this wild witch is getting casted out. You're getting justice and harmony being brought back into your life. Yeah, there's rumors going around about this person. There's rumors going around about Dumb and Dumber doing crown chakra attacks because they wanted it. They're doing crown chakra attacks because they're losing their crown. They want you to lose yours. Yeah, they're on the run. They're on the run. Evidence was found. There's rumors going around that evidence was found. A friend that has resentment. This could be a friend of yours. What's up, friend? And they run. This is a friend or ex-friend of yours that has holding resentment. This friend is on the run. Yeah, because they have resentment. Evidence was found on a friend. They're holding resentment because you're a Phoenix rising. You back again? You sure you want to watch me? You sure you want to watch me? Because the same evil eye you sending, I'm going to send it right back. And there's nothing that you could do to my eye. You were fucking with my eye the last time, and now I'm going to stand straight at you. Go ahead and try to send something my way and see what the fuck is going to happen to you this Friday night. So mote it be. Yeah, they can't avoid the truth. You can't avoid the truth, baby. Downplayed your gifts, talents, and skills and water you down. So they holding resentment because you're a Phoenix rising and they try to downplay you. But they want to be you. They will copy everything you do. Yeah, vacate premises, breath stink. Somebody's breath stink from all the lies they told. And they got to vacate the premises. Somebody's being kicked out of something. They're being casted out. Cast it out, vacate premises. Somebody's being kicked out of a place, a space or a place. They being casted out. They can't avoid the truth. Evidence was found. There's rumors going around. Now this person can't sleep and they're holding resentment because you're a Phoenix rising. And they were out here trying to downplay your gifts, but you the shit, bitch. Now their breath is stinky. They got halitosis breath. Halitosis. Their breath is stinky. Because they try to come for you, collective. They really did. They try. Let's leave this for last. I smell fire. Maybe because I just cleansed my card. It smells like fire. Oh, we got the moon that want to come out. So somebody's getting casted out because they were casting illusions. They were causing a lot of deception, confusion, and strife in your life. And collective, somebody does not want to release the control that's being held over their emotional realm. So somebody's holding on to some type of pain. Yeah, the Magician is in the Ten of Wands. This Magician energy, Capricorn energy, they're holding on to some type of pain. This person could be sick. So, this is a hidden enemy or hidden enemies that were trying to bring you some danger in your life, bring darkness, terror, deception in your life by casting illusions, confusion. And this is somebody who could be skilled, but they're also sick, they're going through a loss, they're dealing with some type of pain and disaster. They're in the Ten of Wands. Now they have a lot of responsibility, a weight on their back. They're suffering. Their success is stifled. They're stuck, stagnant, and nothing is moving forward. Like I said, Five of Cups. They're going through a loss and a grief. Breakup, relationship, meltdown, sadness, depression. Yeah. They're having sleepless nights and restless days. Somebody could have broke up with them. They could have had a breakup in a relationship and they had a meltdown. Now they're dealing with some type of sadness and depression. Ooh. Ambitions, business, success, passion, inspiration in the reverse. They have lost their ambition. They have lost their business. They have lost their achievements. They have lost their success, their passion, their inspiration. The Hermit, Virgo. Because you're getting some type of justice, a victory. Because you're this High Priestess. Hierophant energy. Will not experiencing any luxury. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Was in the seat, Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. The Hangman in the reverse. Heartbreak. I said somebody's heartbroken. The Three of Swords. Somebody's heartbroken. They're dealing with a loss. So, collective. Somebody's dealing with some type of loss in this Ten of Wands, and now they got to deal with a lot of responsibility, and there's no ambition, there's no action, there's no passion. They lost the business, they lost their achievement, and they lost their success. Now this person could be in hermit mode, in isolation. They're in solitude, maybe they self-reflecting. To this corruption, this treason. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of this. The Hermit landing under the moon. It was talking about how somebody was casting illusions, deception, confusion, and strife. They're corrupted. They were working with a group of people, 2 or more people. They could have been working with 2 or more people to cause some type of corruption in your life. To trap you. But you're getting justice. There's some type of fairness that's being brought to you. Karma's happening to people. Somebody now is paying attention to the details. They see the truth. Something is balancing out. You know sacred truth and inner knowing. Something's about to be made fair. And the law is involved. You're getting a victory, 6 of Wands. Whatever you're doing, you're going to have success in everything that you're doing or that you set out to do. You're this high priestess energy, a divine feminine. You have the gift of intuition. You're connected to the inner world, outer world, spiritual world, 3D world. You're a goddess. You're feminine spiritual. You have feminine spiritual power, spiritual mysteries. You could be studying about nature, astrology, herbs, things like that. You're listening to your inner voice and you're following your instincts. You're very aware. You could be somebody of traditional structures, or this is somebody who's of traditional structures, somebody that's a figure of authority, who's learning some practical lessons related to the natural law. Somebody's learning some lessons to the natural law. So they were messing with some type of spell work, and now they're getting karma. Mastering one's chosen area of expertise in this life. Study power of spiritual nature. Somebody was studying spiritual nature, and now they're learning practical lessons. This Taurus Hierophant energy, someone who has a traditional structure. This could be a couple, a marriage alliance, somebody in this couple. They're having a fall to their ambition, their success, business achievements. Whatever actions they were doing is in the reverse. Whatever passion or inspiration they had is no longer exists. Yeah. They wanted to live in luxury. Somebody will not be living in luxury with luxury in the reverse. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that wanted to be a recipient of an inheritance. They wanted material and spiritual independence. They wanted some type of satisfaction, happiness, and solitude. No, they're not happy by themselves. This is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that's prone to selfishness. They're not good at business. They're not ambitious. They're not a career woman. They're not enthusiastic or fun or passionate. That's in the reverse. They're a 7 of Swords. They're a liar, a thief, a stealer, a con. They're deceitful. They're a betrayer. They deal with underhanded dealings. You're about to have some type of recovery to your property that was stolen. You could be a Queen of Swords energy and intellectual. Or this could be somebody that's a Queen of Swords that's power hungry. Or you could be coming up as a Queen of Swords, a High Priestess energy. That's ambitious, a truth seeker, efficient person. She cannot put up with indecisiveness or stupidity. So you don't deal with stupid people. This can also be someone who is power hungry that wanted you to experience some type of loss or grief. But that didn't happen, Hangman, in the reverse. You were very aware. Somebody is dealing with some type of consequences. They need to surrender. They stagnant. They're not letting go. They were out here making sacrifices. They're not unable to see things through a different perspective. It says a situation must be waited on. There's no more waiting on a situation anymore. The truth cannot be avoided. You can't avoid the truth. Yeah, this is somebody who's selfish. And they're worried about their body. They're worried about an outside image. They're worried about looks, how something looks. Traditional structure. Somebody's worried about how something looks. And they're heartbroken. Brace yourself for infidelity, breakdown in communication, misunderstanding leading to a fight, a rift, or a breakup. There's about to be a breakup, or there is a breakup in a relationship because of some type of miscommunication, of an infidelity. Somebody cheated on someone. Somebody had an affair. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. This was a dream stealer. This was a dream stealer. This is somebody that was doing casting illusions to try to steal your dreams. Yeah, an enemy turned friend. Now this enemy wants to be your friend. Fuck out of here. This is an enemy that's trying to come in and be your friend so they can steal your dreams. They got a lot of bad habits with these casting these illusions with black magic, voodoo, and brujeria. They need to shut up and sit down. This sorcerer is in the reverse. Your beauty is infectious in the reverse. So they're someone that's not attractive. Your cords are cut. You're free. So you're free from this energy that was casting all types of spells. They see you now, collective, and they see that you are not alone in this fight, and they're getting karma. They did this for money, over money, hungry, greedy, but they're not getting that money. Now they're catfishing and stalking you. The government officials are involved because you're out of this world, collective. You're part of the 144,000, and they spiritually knew that you were gifted. So stay calm and don't respond, collective. Don't bother. Yeah, they confused. They were unable to blackmail you. So they're confused. They were unable to blackmail a god, a goddess, a star. Forgery in the reverse. Because you turn your crisis into opportunity you created in the chaos. And now you're getting your wishes granted. Because the power is in your hands. Yeah, it's time to get back to you again. You reclaimed your power. So you're getting back to you again. And somebody fell for the trap. So they committed some type of forgery, was copying off of you and sending you spell work. Let's see who this could be. A hitman attacker that's heartbroken. Somebody's your hitman attacker. A karmic male, maybe. Who is this in the energy of the collective? A false flame came out. A false flame. This is a false flame that was a dream stealer. A neighbor. Hitman attacker. Witch warlock. I'm tired of the neighbors. Too many cards. I'm tired of the neighbors coming out. A mother energy. A baby mama. A content creator. A karmic family. A sister energy. I'm going to split the deck. A sister and a brother energy. Karmic family. So, a false flame that's a dream stealer. This enemy that wants to be your friend is a neighbor. There's a witch or warlock that was casting illusions, doing brujeria and black magic. There's a mother energy that could have been trying to shut you up and sit you down. Baby mama energy that's getting karma. A content creator that did something over money. And this karmic family is stalking you. I don't know what I'm smelling. I smell fire. My cards smell like fire. So collective, it's time for you to get back to you again. You're healing, resting, finding peace, and you have been released from this energy. You're getting your justice, goddess of truth and balance. Just cosmic order, justice, truth, and harmony is coming to you. And from this betrayal that they done, you're gonna be rose from this. Because you're protected. Somebody's mask, your mask rival is no longer mask. You've been watching me for 55 minutes and 25 seconds, and you could at least like the video. You might as well like the video since you've been watching this video for a whole hour. You're already getting it monetized by viewing it and staying on the video without clicking off. So, you might as well just like the fucking video. You a hater, but you're still watching, so just like it. So collective, that's it. I'm going to end it here. These people, this neighbor and the karmic family, they going to keep coming out on the board. No matter what they do. Collective is getting their wishes granted, and these people are being shut up and sat down. This sorcerer magician is in the motherfucking reverse. And whatever they're doing, whatever they thought they were going to gain, they're not gaining anything. They won't be getting anything. So, stop bitching. Nigga, stop bitching. Get on your grind. Get on your grind. You ain't gonna be rich if you acting like a little bitch. You ain't gonna be rich if you acting like a little bitch. Oh, na 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 na, na 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 na. Somebody's bitching and they're not gonna be rich because they was acting like a little bitch. Somebody not gonna be rich because they've been acting like a little bitch. Somebody not gonna be rich because they acting like a little bitch. Oh, na 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 na, na 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 na. Because they stay bitching. They stay bitching all the fucking time. All the fucking time. They stay bitching. These niggas stay bitching all the fucking time. They not gonna be rich because they acting like a little bitch. They not gonna be rich because they acting like a little bitch. Oh, oh. How you like my remix? Collective. They're not gonna be rich because they acting like a little bitch. Collective, peace out. I'll be back a little bit later to give you another reading. But you know what? I think I'm going to tap into this Miss Mavis. My late night reading. I think I'm going to tap back into that because I want to know who this Miss Mavis is. So I want to dive a little bit deeper into Miss Mavis. So my next reading is going to be about this energy, Miss Mavis, that popped up in my energy last night. So we're going to dive into who Miss Mavis is more. Because I want to be nosy. And I want to find out. Because Miss Mavis was in my energy last night. And that brief little reading that we did. It's all cool. But we're going to go in. We're going to go in. We're going in. I want to be nosy. Since motherfuckers being nosy in my energy, I get to be nosy in theirs. So my next reading is probably going to be a part 2 to who the fuck is Miss Mavis. Collective, on that note, peace out. You've been watching me for a while. When you think you actually doing something to me or sending any type of evil eye, you are sadly mistaken. You see this right here? That's true believer, baby. You can never destroy a true believer of the Most High Divine. Peace out, collective.